I just wanted to run through a few simple questions and for you to tell people a little bit about our training together. We've actually been working together for just over 11 years now. So we started initially in a gym face to face, didn't we? And
Mm.
when I was living in London, and then since COVID, have sort of transitioned online from there. If you could tell people a little bit about why you were looking to work with a trainer initially, if you can cast your mind back, and those sort of initial goals, what you were looking to do with your body.
Mm. Yes. Yes. Well, it was, well, yes, 2014 when I was in my mid 50s. And at that time, I think I was already working in the gym for, I don't know, a few days just to sort of establish a bit more fitness than I had at the time. And actually, sort of, yes, getting better, both cardio, strength, a lot of computer work in front of the computer. So posture, basically whole body. So, and at the time, I think when I started doing this, I just recovered when I broke my rib, so I was a little bit overweight as well. So at that point, I wanted to actually really get sort of into full fitness again. And I think, yeah, well, that's I started doing this in the gym, but then I felt that I really wanted a bit more. I mean, sort of pushing myself a bit harder and working with a personal trainer, and maybe also be a little bit more sort of goal directed about the goals that I have and how to best achieve them, rather than always do the same thing on the cross train.
Just
So,
yeah,
mm,
it's easy to get stuck in that same rhythm of just
exactly.
doing your familiar workout, isn't it? And it's really
Yeah,
easy to plateau off. So
yeah,
having some variation
mm,
and, like you say, some structure and actually planning what goals you want to achieve and the best way to get you there
exactly,
is
exactly. That's
completely
right.
to people.
Yes.
What would you say the main improvements you've noticed over the years of us working together in terms of your health and fitness?
I think, well, everything did improve. I mean, both my cardio fitness, my core strength, which is really good, which is also useful for me because I'm practitioner of meditation. So you have to sit still for extended periods. And I think what I can do now in terms of my core helps me a lot being able to do this without any discomfort. And I don't think this was possible before. So. But I think my main thing really is posture. I mean, that's when I feel, I mean, I'm working still quite a few hours non-stop in front of the computer, and I think my posture is so much better than it was, and my strength helps me to adopt this posture. And I have fewer niggles with shoulders and arms and sort of the sort of back. I always had sort of occasional problems with my back, and I think that's I think the biggest improvement. This kind of my posture is much better in
Yeah.
when I'm walking, when I'm sitting, when I'm standing everywhere. Mm.
Everything just feels a little bit more upright and aligned. Yeah, yeah. And in terms of our sessions together, what are the sort of things that you enjoy about our sessions and that sort of are valuable for you, really?
Yes, well, it's a lot. I mean, I haven't had a personal trainer before, so I can't really compare. But I mean, maybe I never considered changing my personal trainer when once I started with you because I really enjoyed it. So it never crossed my mind that I needed someone else. So I think it's a variability, definitely. So the mixture of different, both within sessions, the mixture of more energetic bits and different parts of the body and then also between sessions, some sort of this kind of nice, sometimes it's challenges and a bit more sort of cardio related. And so I really like this sort of balance across a longer period that all parts of the body sort of get their fair hearing in different parts of sessions or across sessions. Um, and also, I think what I really like is that we are not taking it too seriously in the sense of not sort of, I don't know, tense and oh, we have to achieve this and that and the other. It's a bit. I do find that sort of doing this with a bit of humor and certain kind of light touch. That's what I take to. So I don't want a sergeant master, sergeant major doing shouting at me. And
Yeah, definitely. At the end of the day, it's your leisure time, isn't it? And you're not doing it for a job. You're not a professional athlete, so it's
exactly.
about having fun when you train as well. And
Yes.
most
Yeah. No. Absolutely. That's right. So it's great. So we always, yeah, I always look forward to it, and it's always a sort of joy too. do this stuff. And yeah, so.
Yeah, yeah. And have you found it sort of working out from home without the needing a gym and doing the online sessions and say not needing huge amounts of equipment and at home?
Mm. Yes, well, I'm still in the gym, so if I want to do some other stuff with weights or some machines and things like that, I'll do that. I'll do that in the gym. So in that sense, I'm going usually, I don't know, twice a week at least. I go to the gym, then we have one session a week. So that's a good mix. It works surprisingly well. Yes, I mean it's some because we used to do in-person training as well. I mean that would be it's not possible at the moment because of the geographical distance. Occasional, especially in the summer, sort of occasional runs in the park and doing stuff like that would be nice. But that's a minor thing really. I think it works very well, the online thing, much better than I expected originally when we started this at COVID. But
Just yes, yeah, everything
mm,
transitioned online, and I think everybody was a bit
mm,
taken surprised by it when they. So,
yeah.
and final question: what would you say to people if they maybe haven't worked with a personal trainer before, a coach, and were a bit on the fence about it, were maybe new to exercise, or yeah, wasn't entirely sure about getting a trainer? What would you say to somebody like that?
Well, if you never had a personal trainer, just give it a go, really. I mean, also, I mean, you could just try it out. I mean, and I think if you're a bit like me and sort of have not clear perspectives, then Mike will be able to, well, to tell you what you need, and then it's it can be fun. I mean, that's it. Maybe it feels a little bit like so like when you're PE training at school or something like that, but it's not like that. So, and anyway, I think I would just try it out and see whether you like it. And I think you probably will. It's and you can also, I think maybe one final thing is you can shape this as much as your personal trainer. I mean, Mike listens to what you tell him and when what your goals are and what you like and what you don't like. So it's a sort of conversation rather than that you're being told what to do all the time.
Just yeah, yeah, it's important to have the feedback from both sides and
Exactly.
find a balance in it. It's all
Mm.
about the client basically and getting you the results that you
Mm.
want in the right way. So yeah, no, I'm glad you've enjoyed our training over the last 11
Right.
years, and here's to the next
Excellent.
11, Martin.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That's right. Great. Okay.
Perfect.
Brilliant.